Alrighty, I'm back. Hey Cogsy, you're familiar with...
Back.
Welcome back. Hey Cogsy, you're familiar with my my 2 videos on taking the pocket shot, right? There's 2 videos that I did that are in my playlist on my YouTube channel, and they're called Taking the Pocket Shot. And what it's about is it's information on where to shoot an animal, you know, depending on how it's facing. And I was wondering if you might be willing to just jump to my... Oh, here he is right down here. If you'd be willing to jump to my channel and maybe just throw a link in the chat to those 2 videos. I don't know if the chat will take links or not. It might have links disabled, but here's your guy right here.
Hey.
Get a look at him.
Wait, you got the buck there?
Yep. It's a nice little six pointer. Alright, so to collect him, when you get up close to him, your hunter mate will bleep, and you just give it a click. And
yeah, show me where I shot him.
Yep.
So right above the lungs.
Yep.
Right in the lungs.
Yep. And then you'll have a choice up above, trophy shot or resume. And if you click trophy shot, that'll allow you to use your camera to take a picture of the animal. And what you do is, if you tap your space bar, you'll then be able to like take out your weapon if you want. So you know, probably slot number 1, you hit your number 1 button, and you'll pull out your firearm. You know, when you're able to take full-on proper trophy shots once we get your membership activated. But in the meanwhile, what you should be able to do is put your mouse cursor over the animal, and it should turn into a hand. And when you hold your left mouse button, you can actually take hold of the animal and lift him up. And then when you're holding him where you want him, you tap the space bar again, and he'll freeze there. There you go. Yep, just like that. And if you tap the space bar, he'll freeze like that. And then you can adjust your camera angle using your mouse and stuff, and get a picture of him.
You can make him dance.
Yeah, he was... he had the one doing a dance yesterday. But there
even
you
when
go.
You're not meaning to.
See, now
congratulations.
In the real world, what we do is we take and smear some of his blood on your face and declare you a hunter. But here, I guess all we can do is throw popcorn at you or something. Ooh, that sounds good, popcorn. I haven't had popcorn in a while. Oh, there you go. He's got his head resting on his shoulder. That's funny. I like that.
Your little buddy.
Oh, on my screen, I can't actually see my hunter at all.
Yeah, you won't be able to until you get that activated. But you've literally got his head resting on your shoulder. I'm doing it in the live stream, so you'll be able to see it. Oh yeah, it looks like a tender moment. Yeah, this is me mate Buck. All right. I know that is the worst Australian accent ever spoken by a human being. But all right, we got to your first one.
No,
we'll just say that I sound like I'm from New Zealand. How about that? That way we can ensure there's no insult to Australia.
It would really suck if we had one other person's channel we normally have. He is a New Zealander.
Yeah. There's a pair of sisters that we game with a lot, iPossum and Bunny NZ, and they're both from New Zealand. But there we go. He just dropped links to those 2 videos in Finka Hats did. They're the 2 videos about taking the pocket shot, and I don't know. The links popped up on my screen, but maybe they're not popping up in the proper chat. But the 2 videos, they're ooh, we just got another buck that called. We're up in Buck Central. In fact, he's right down the hill here. So I'll wait for you to catch up with me, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a dot in the spot where he is, if I can do so. There we go. I just dropped a dot in the area where he is. So once you catch up with me, we're gonna sneak down the hill, see if we can get him for you too.
Awesome.
All right. Let's just slip on down here, and if you get right in this spot here, there you got a good view. I'm gonna slip forward, and I'm gonna put down a scent patch and call, and we'll see if we can pull this guy in.
Sounds good, mate.
See if we can get you a nice clean shot here. Because he's close enough that he'll probably go for it. Gonna call 3-4 times to really ring his bell here. I'm gonna slip back up to you. Now, one of the things that's important to know is that, we've got all these plants and bushes and everything. None of those actually provide any visual cover. It's only solid objects that you can't walk through that give you line of sight protection when it comes to the animals. All this other stuff is just kind of dressing. But I'm hoping he'll come right over that hill. I think I'll go prone and I'll just get my eyeballs out there. It's kind of thick, but I'm hoping he'll come into us. He wasn't very far out at all.
It sucks this game doesn't have the full range of my monitors.
Yeah? Do you have a triple monitor setup?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man, we'll have to look on the forums, but I thought there was a way to get 3 monitor setup operating, but I don't remember what it was. Because I just, I'm playing on my laptop, so I don't need all that fancy kit. I'd love to have all that fancy kit, don't get me wrong. I would love to have me a front, a right, a left, and a behind.
I'm just using a CGA monitor.
A VGA?
Nah, CGA.
Isn't CGA green screen?
Pretty much.
That's like 1972, man.
Yeah.
That's when I first started learning to program. I was on an Apple IIe back in 1982, and that's all we had was the green screen like that.
Now, I might sound pretentious saying this, but I've still got a working Commodore 64 here at home.
Oh, I am so jelly. Oh, I am so jealous. I kept my Commodore 64 all the way up as long as I could keep that poor old thing running. My favorite game for the 64 was a game called Whizball. Used to just play it for ages. Well, I don't know if that fella's going to come see us or not. Looks like he's playing hard to get. And thanks to you, Mr. Lizard, all day yesterday I had Timey Kangaroo Down stuck in my head. Tan me hide when I've died, Clyde. Tan me hide when I've died. Tanned his hide when he's dead, Fred, and that's his hide on the shed. Everybody sing. I was like, oh my God, somebody stabbed me in the face with a fork. Make this end. Yeah.
Well, there's one other song that we could give you to get that song out of your head, but unfortunately it has the same effect.
Yeah.
Which one's that, Metal?
There's always I've been around the world a couple of times or maybe more.
I thought it might be I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Ooh, there he is, up on top of the hill to the right. He's halfway up. Oh, he's got some nice horns. He's 43 meters out. He's coming down the stone slope. He's going to walk right down to where the scent patch is. He's really being cooperative, so he should clear the trees in just a moment here. And at the angle he's coming, you should be able to punch him right through his shoulder. I've lost him in the trees there.
I've got him.
You've got him? All right, there he is. Yeah, he's giving you a perfect shot. you'll see there's a lump on his shoulder, and you just punch him right between his neck and his shoulder. There you go. Boom! You hit him. Alright, I've marked the spot where he was when you shot. Very nice. Alright, let's just give him a moment to get to running out of his system. Very nice shot.
Thank you.
You know, it's darn hard to know where to shoot them, you know, without experience. And like I say, I would recommend if you go to my channel, Squatchcraft, there's a hunter playlist, and just look for there's 2 videos, both have the word pocket shot in their title.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, what happened, Lizard? Oh, well, we lost Lizard now.
Let's take ourselves on down there, see what we got.
My very quick drink was a nice can of Guinness.
Ah, there you go.
I'm back.
Welcome back. How you
Hey,
doing,
welcome
bud?
back, Manny.
Good.
Hello from Australia.
Good morning.
Alright, it's a body hit again, but that's alright. Remember the last one, it didn't take us long to find him. That 243's got some real punch to it. It's got a fair amount of kinetic jump. Yeah. And he ran up through here, so it could be a little tough to get on his tracks initially, but as long as we catch the first couple. Yep, here's the next one here. There we go. Now we should be able to stay on him because this gets a little less thick through here. See here. Alright, down the hill this way. Hopefully this isn't his original incoming track. If it is, we'll have to go back. But whoops, stuck it on a tree. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, this is his outgoing track. Alright, we're good. And around the bottom edge of the hill here. Go. Now that claims he's back to roaming, so that might actually, that's probably his original incoming track, and this one over here.
This way?
Yeah, this one over here is probably his new track, his outgoing track.
This might be his body over here, I think. Oh no, it's another track.
Let's see here. Alright, so this is his original incoming track. So it looks like what he did is he came in here and then he crossed across. So I'll have to go back up to his track up the hill here. He probably continued around the face of the hill to the right, but he wouldn't have gone back to roaming this quickly, I doubt. So I think those 2 tracks there are when he originally walked into this area. We will certainly find out. There we go. But he's been pushing around to the right since he started running, so the odds are real strong that he's continued to kind of push around to the right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, did you get that buck?
Yeah, he hit him.
It's a new trail.
Yeah, that's a new trail. Okay. Yeah, well, it's probably going to be down the hill here. Oh, probably right out here. Yep. That's probably it right up there. We've got 2 of them side by side. One a bit to the left, one straight ahead. And it'll be one of these 2. Probably this fella here, but we'll know soon enough. Let's see, he's roaming there, so we'll check this one on the left. Because the animals do like to go back on their original trails, and so it can get a little confused.
Sometimes 3 or 4 times.
Yep, so here you can see the track is actually facing inward. So this is again his incoming track. He's leading us quite a confusing little trail here. Hopefully it's this one on the other side of the tree. But he should still be running, so it should be a splayed toes. You know.
Fading.
There we go. Yeah. Good eye. We've got a lot of little dips in the land here, so we'll have to make sure and keep a close eye down in the low spots.
What about this one over here?
I think that might be that one that we found a little bit earlier, but definitely check it. He should still be fleeing.
It says roaming on that one.
Yep. So when you read a track, you'll see that there's a cone shape, and that cone shape, the wide end of it, is the direction that track was traveling. Yep.
The white or wide end?
The wide end. Yep.
Okay.
And so if you travel basically right down the center line of that cone, you know, and then keep your eyes peeled, usually you'll catch it fairly quick. But again, we're starting to have a little trouble spotting one here. But this gets pretty thick in here, and there's a lot of up and down and stuff, so it may take a little searching to find his next track. But I would imagine somewhere right over here. We'll just kind of work our way back and forth till we pick it up. Sometimes it'll end up like on the back side of a rock or right up next to a tree on, you know, opposite of where we're traveling. And all we can do is just keep an eye out. I think he probably went this way. He probably broke off to the right just because he's been kind of generally following a curvature to the right. So I wouldn't be surprised to find it right over here.
Over here?
Yep.
Behind the tree here on your rock. Right where you called it.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. But he's been kind of keeping a continuous shallow arc to the right, and so that's why I figured he'd probably be over on this side.
Whitetail deer.
Oh yeah, there's a doe right there. She's gonna walk right up and give you a kiss.
Take it out or just leave it?
Well, I was gonna say there's probably not a choice, and I think your fella is laying right up here. We've got an awful lot of tracks and domes right here. So usually that means it's his last track, his last blood mark, and his body. When you've got like 2 or 3 of them real tight like that. Yep, there he is.
Second kill.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, this fella's a bit better looking. Looks like he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's a 8-pointer, 8 horns.
Nice work.
Yeah, and a 115. Very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Finkataz, I didn't see your question. Yeah, the password is ARROW, A-R-R-O-W, all lowercase.
Doonski.
All right, let's see where we are on the map here. All right, so what we're